And we are live. Good evening, everyone. And oh my goodness. And we are live. Good evening, everyone. It's a very chilly Friday evening here in Tokyo. But for some reason, uh, today happens to be very cold compared to other evenings. I don't know, like it. The temperature is in the morning. It was 3 degrees Celsius. And it was like that yesterday as well, but it doesn't feel like 3 degrees Celsius at all. It's very cold. So I started turning on my um heater from last night. So I'm just chilling at home, having coffee. Yeah, after a very long day today. Mm. Yeah, so for for supper I had rice and I made like a pork stew or something. Yeah, today. So it's kind of cold. But I'm having my. Hey, good morning, Adrian. Oh, it's nice to see you again, my friend. How is it? How is your morning coming along? Oh, I just I just started. I was just talking about like the weather in Tokyo. Um, it's kind of funny. Like it just suddenly get uh, it just suddenly get colder. Oh man, my English is getting. Good morning, Adam. Yeah, so I was just talking about the weather in Tokyo. Um, I think it's pretty cold today compared to the other days. Um, it's 3 degrees outside in the morning. It gets a bit warmer during the afternoon. So it's currently 9:42 p.m. here in Tokyo. So this morning, yeah, I started off my day with work. I had like something like 4 hours of work in the morning, and then I finished at 12 o'clock. Was it 9, 10, 11, 12? Yeah, 4 hours of work. I finished around 12 o'clock, and then after that, I I had a meeting with my professor online. Mm. Yeah, so Adrian said, yeah, last week in Tokyo, I was surprised how warm it was. I brought all these jackets I didn't even wear. Yeah, it was warm last week, and starting yesterday, it gets a bit. chilly. I mean, it's way colder than last week. Not so like really, really cold, but yeah, I started turning on my heater yesterday. The only thing about Japan that like about I love Japan, like the weather in Japan, except for summer, it's very very hot. Yeah, but otherwise, like the winter here it's not too extreme. It's especially like for the Tokyo area, the Kyoto, Osaka, and also like the southern part of Japan is very very good. Yeah, so we have 3 people in the house. What are you guys up to? Good morning. Awesome. Adam, where are you watching from? And there's another one, M1 reaction. M1 reaction. So I checked the weather and maybe tomorrow I think it's gonna be the same as today, I guess. Weather. Oh. Adrian, how cold is it? Where you are staying? Do, 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 do. Here, Adrian says here in Washington, it's about 35 degrees. I just finished walking my dogs and the ground is frozen. Oh my god. And it's 7:45 a.m. So it'll warm up. Oh, I see. So 35 is like wait, let me try and convert. Hmm. So last week and the day before yesterday, every morning when I go outside, it was it was still okay for you like to have a short sleeve on. But this morning and it was like, oh, it's about 2 Celsius. That's I think that's cold. I actually watched a video. I forgot the name of the place, but it's close to Tokyo. Probably I'll go early next year. It's like forgot the name of the place, but it's like an onsen town, and it's really like they have like natural streams, and the place snows as well in winter. Looks so beautiful. Probably I'll try and visit that place anytime next year. I would love to stay like to live in a place that. Oh yeah, I just forgot the name of the onsen place. It's by bus. I think it takes about 4 hours from Tokyo. So the cool thing about the town is like in the middle of the like the town, there's like a square that like the natural streams, the hot springs. Yeah, so there's a bridge, and then in winter like it snows, and you can like see the. It looks so nice. And what else? And here in Odaiba, where I live in Tokyo, beginning last week, they are they are putting on kind of, yeah. I think it's north of Tokyo. So last week, beginning last week, they have something like 5 or 10 minutes fireworks on Saturdays. So probably tomorrow, yeah, I will try and catch the fireworks here. It's so beautiful in the Bay of Tokyo. If it's possible, then I might come on live on YouTube as well. I just forgot the name of the town. Actually, using my phone to go live, so I can't look up the name right now. Tell me, guys, do you drink coffee at night? I'm drinking like I'm having coffee at the moment, hot coffee. I think that's the one. Yes, I actually came across a video about it on YouTube, and it looks pretty good. Adrian, that might be the one. It might be ku, ku, kusatsu. Have you been there, Adrian? So yeah, that place looks so beautiful. Last summer I went to Gunma, but I went on like a school related trip. We stayed in what is the name of the traditional Japanese onsen hotels? Ryokan something? I forgot the name. Hakone and Atami. So Adrian says Ryokan. Yes, we stayed in one. That's the first time for me to stay in a ryokan. I've be, so Adrian says I've been to Hakone and Atami onsen towns and one near Sapporo. I can't recall the name, but it was nice, surrounded by snow. Yeah, really like it. Grant Macrae says, "Are you from South Africa?" Oh no, no, Grant. I'm from I'm from my country. The name of my country is I'm from Solomon Islands. So my country is a group of islands close to Fiji and Australia in the Pacific Ocean. And what else is the plan for this winter? Okay, so on the 28th, some Pacific Islanders who are staying here in Tokyo, we are planning on having a small get together at here in Odaiba. And for those of you who are new to Tokyo or who haven't been to Tokyo, like in the Bay of Tokyo, there's an artificial island called Odaiba. So they have a rainbow bridge that connects like the main Tokyo city to Odaiba, and on Odaiba there's a very beautiful beach, and yes, we are meeting at that spot 2 Saturdays from now on the 28th. Yeah. So the plan was for us to just grab a few stuff from the companies and then it. We were planning on having a barbecue, but like it's going to be a very big hassle if you cook everything from scratch. Grand Makai or Makrai. Where are you from? So in Tokyo, we have like a small Pacific Island community here. Like everyone is not in the same place. We are scattered all over the city. We have people from Samoa, Vanuatu, Fiji, um, and Fiji, Tonga. Hmm, where else? Yeah. So Adrian says, your friends coming from Solomon Islands or are they in Japan? Oh, so all of them are here in Japan. They are all students. Um, we actually met last month. Like I met most of them last month. So Japan has like I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. Like they have Japan International. Oh, Japan International Cooperation Association or something, JICA. Yeah, so most of them have been to like they have volunteers all over the world. So we have some ex JICA volunteers who have been posted to the Pacific. Who Yeah, so we have ex JICA volunteers who used to live in the Solomons, Vanuatu, Papua New Guinea, and all these places. Like they are now in Japan, but they managed to find the Pacific Islanders, the students here in Japan. So we we sometimes meet up like for recreational activities. Yeah. And the JICA, like the ex JICA volunteers, like they are always happy to meet with us because they can speak our local language. So like it's a chance for them to also speak the language when they we associate together. Mm. And I always enjoy meeting up with them because like they I think the years that they have spent on the islands have really what should I say, the years that they've spent in the islands have really changed their perceptions on things and all this. Yeah, so I feel that they do understand like our culture way too much. Also, man, it was nice to find community there. Yeah, so we have like a community over here. And what else is happening? And also, I just got an email today that like the university is going to close from maybe the 26th. I forgot. Maybe yeah, the 26th of December until maybe the 5th of January. And like New Year is a very big thing here in Japan. Like I think it's no longer a secret that New Year is a very big thing in Japan. And traveling, like going around during the New Year is very very is not is not really recommended. Like if you because everybody that's the time for everyone to move around. Like a lot of people that's their time to visit families. So it's not really a very some street drinking on New Year's. Oh, and that would be cool. If I'm going to do that, I might just go to Shimbashi. I don't know if you ever been to Shimbashi, close to Ginza. So that even if I miss, because my school is located in my school is in the Ginza area. Yeah, so even if I miss the last train to Odaiba, we have a we go home. So I've noticed that in Japan, the holidays, the what like the holidays that they normally observe are like the New Year, like not normally observe, but like they are very big on. I mean, a lot of people celebrate Halloween and the New Year. Christmas is not so much like it's not so big. People still work on Christmas Day. Adrian, do you drink on the streets in America? Is it allowed or not? I think Shimbashi has a lot of in America. It's illegal except in a few major cities. Oh, I see. In my country too, it's illegal to do it. And I think like people are not so disciplined like Japan in my country for for us to have such a law that like that allows people to drink on the streets. That would be total chaos if. So what I like about Shimbashi is like um they have a lot of izakayas or what like the Japanese bars. They have a lot of them at Shimbashi, and it's I would say they are very close to. So that's that Shimbashi feel like Shimbashi, and then um else um Shibuya, Shinjuku. I live quite far from Adrian. If you ever come back to Japan, I recommend visiting this I forgot the name of the restaurant, but yeah, if you want to know the location, I will give you the location. It's just outside Meguro Station. I went there with my American friends the other day, and it was so nice. The food is so nice. If you ever come by, please try and visit the place. I think it opens till morning, till 4 a.m. I guess. It's like it's something like Isikaya, the Japanese bar. They have this they have this man, I'm really bad with food. I mean, the name of food, like they have this mm, man, it's like um I recommend one dish. I forgot the name, but it's like chicken, and then it's like something like roasted, and then they have it with pepper, and then they will give you like something like a scissors for you to cut the chicken with. But the chicken is so tasty, so nice. And they also have like some other Japanese food and all this. And I think it's very cheap too. Yeah, Meguro Station. Not really a whole chicken. It's like the chicken thighs, something like or chicken breast. I forgot. As I've said, I'm really bad with like remembering food and all this. But my American friends, they really love it. Yeah, this is so nice, and me too. I really like it. Maybe I'll do a video about it and I'll post it anytime. Meguro Station. Yeah, I will try and do a video about it and post it uh, anytime. So my friend actually live close to the place. He's from he's from um, he's from Chicago. Forgot. Yes, Chicago. So I missed the last train. So I slept at this place. I came back in the morning. And some of his friends came to Japan like a few weeks ago, and then we went back to that place again. We went to the place again, and they also love the food. If you have Instagram, please to check out my Instagram handles on my YouTube profile, and then I'll give you I'll give you the location of the place so that you can go and have a look at it next time you come. I mean, to check it out. Adrian, what Japanese food is your what I mean, what's your favorite Japanese food? Chicago. Awesome, yes. But so yeah. So today is the fifth. Is it the 13th? Yes. 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah. Today is the 13th of December. 13th. Next week. Christmas is after next week. And the week after that is the New Year. Oh man. Now it's either Japanese curry with tempura, shrimp, and crab, crochet, or tendon. tendon. Oh, I love Japanese curry too. I sometimes go to like what's this? Uh, Coco curry. And there's a in like close to my place. There's a shop. They have nice Japanese curry as well. But what I like about the shop is like you can just go inside, and then it's a self-service place, so you can uh, just put in like you can put your money. You can you just drop the money in the box and then go and serve yourself. The curry is very nice too. Tempura, tempura, donbori. Oh, I like tempura too. I heard that like in America, Japanese food is very expensive, right? Coco Ichi Banya is my favorite spot. Oh, I need to try that one. cheaper. Yes, it is. But most foods are more expensive here. Oh, I see. This is like the best time to visit Japan as an American, because like of the devaluation of the Japanese yen. It makes things very cheap for you people. But for those of us who live in Japan, we earn Japanese money. I think like we've noticed that the prices have recently gone up. Because the thing about Japan is like they're still paying people with the same rate as like so many years ago. Like the salaries and haven't been updated. Yes, it is, but most. I'm not really sure if visiting America as a Solomon Islander from Japan, living from Japan. I mean, if I want to visit America as a Solomon Islander who is living in Japan, I don't know if it is easy to do that, but I would like to visit America, man. Yes, it is. The dollar goes a long way. Mm, yeah, man. Hey, soldier. Good night, bro. Hello from Vanuatu. Hey, Selassie, soldier. Good plan night to you, Antok. Hear me now. Stop make mess all about lo internet ya no more. Selassie, you blow Port Villa. Are you from Port Villa or where? Just finished watching a video. Wait. Sorry. Can you hear me now? Battery blow me went out, but so I've been to Port Villa. Uh, I was in Port Villa for something like 1 week in 2014. So I was in Port Villa in 2014. Man, it's beautiful. Adrian, I'm talking about Vanuatu. That's like a neighboring country, and it's beautiful. You should like if you want to visit. It's very very nice. Selassie, there's a guy from Papua New Guinea, like Vanuatu, who is also studying here in Japan, and we met like 2 weeks ago. His name is James. Oh yeah, yeah. That's my favorite song, man. Walk About La Chinatown. So one toklo Vanuatu and emblem James, not an emblem ni forget. Thinking of you. Yes, I'm Kamla one scholarship. Same scholar. Oh no. Different scholarship from me. So 2 Saturdays ago, he brought cover from Vanuatu. One, then another student from Papua New Guinea. Both of them came to where I live. Terus Mr. Plon for la side C, and then he brought the cover. He brought also a bucket. They mix it, and then yeah, we had cover 2 Saturdays ago. But I'm cold too much because currently here it's winter, and it's not even a bucket. I Tuval Kasim they arrived here around 1 p.m. and I joined them around 4 p.m. because I was busy. So by the time I joined them, both of them finished 2 buckets already. And it's not even a bucket. It's hem. It's it's a it's something, a trash bin, one rubbish bin. Like they bought it from the shop, new one, and they use it. Something like this. Yeah, man. Something like this, but a bit smaller. It was so funny. So all of them are coming back on the 28th of this month at the same spot. They're planning to have some pizza, and then we have fireworks here, like close to where I live. And it was good. It was good. Kava mix was good. His kava mix was good. It was really strong. But the reason why Mifalno really feel him, the reason why like we didn't feel it that much was because it was very cold. Yeah, so Adrian, Selassie is from Vanuatu, and Adrian is from America. He's from DC, Washington. the long. Oh, oh my goodness. Akan kosi ang kalong ko na. I need to drink some water. Drink some water. Some water. Oh, midnight. Be too low. Winter sunshine, be too snow. All the colors of the rainbow. Weather. Be too high. The corner of the sky. See we holding on forever. You got all my love. Whether we're rains or pours, I'm all yours. You got all my love. Whether we're rain, here we made. You got all my love. Yes, we are living in the future. Wow, it's 8:30 a.m. here. You are far ahead. Yeah, man. So yeah. So Celestia, I was talking about like earlier this morning. It was a bit cold here. 3 degrees Celsius. Celestia, I will ask my. I have like, so on the 28th, like a couple of Pacific Island students are planning to meet up. Kind of. I think a bit similar, I guess. Wow, we follow same Korea, na? I think Japan and Korea have like a similar weather, I think. So I was talking about the 28th of this month. Yeah, a couple of Pacific Island students are planning to meet up here. So three of them are from Vanuatu. They turn up. I will ask them if it's okay for me to make a vlog about us. I don't really want to force people to be in my videos. So I will ask if they are okay, then I might post a video about us. Yeah, so that's the thing about me, like when I make videos, like I don't really want to force my I don't really want to force people to be in my vlogs. So whoever is seen in my videos, they're like they willingly offer themselves to be photographed, to be taped. Otherwise, yeah, I think that's one of the thing with making vlogs and videos too. Yeah, like you have to be very mindful of others to make sure that like their consent is obtained before you started filming. And you know, I recently found out that in Japan, like it's not really allowed to use like really big cameras like in public places. Like in the area where I live, like you have to have a permit to actually shoot if you are using a big camera. That's why a lot of people use very tiny uh s- I mean use cell phone. Like cell phones I think are okay. So yeah, that's why I use my cell phone to vlog, because I don't want to run into issues with people. So normally if you obtain an oh, thank you, man. Me too. I wish a lot of people from Melanesia on YouTube. Like for me, I've learned quite a lot too, man. Like ever since I arrived here in Japan, I think I've learned quite a lot from uploading videos. And for anyone who is thinking of like making vlogs and all this, I think the best advice that anyone can give you is just to start. I mean, YouTube is not for everyone, but like if you are thinking of it and if you are thinking of doing it, but you think that you are not good enough, then you are not going to be good enough for the rest of your life. You have to start, because we learn by doing it. There are more Pacific people on YouTube. Yeah. I wish I have money. I can travel to every Pacific Island country and make videos. That would be really cool. Yes, I see that one. Exactly. So if you know, like Selassie, like when I come on live on YouTube like this, a lot of people sometimes asking me like, "Where are you from?" And when I say Solomon Islands, like, "Where is Solomon Islands?" So people don't know where we live. So I think things like YouTube will help people to know where Vanuatu, where Solomon Islands is. So let's see. Before moving to Japan, I moved to Japan in 2021. So before moving to Japan, I was already planning on. I mean, the idea of making vlogs and about places, visiting places was something that I was really contemplating, like even before coming to Japan. But like I know Vanuatu is pretty much the same like the Solomons. Like if you vlog in public, you're talking in front of the camera and you're walking and all this, that people started looking at you. So it was really hard for me like to start when I was in Honiara until I moved to Japan. Then I started going going bananas with the vlogging thingy. So I started like I started uploading videos on this YouTube channel when at the end of 2021. So yeah, so almost not the end of the 18th. Oh, the 18th. That's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, Wednesday next week. Wednesday next week will be like the 3rd anniversary of this YouTube channel. Yeah. I think we need to celebrate the 3rd anniversary. So next week is like the 3rd anniversary of this YouTube channel. And my goodness. And I think like if you started making videos on YouTube, I think one of the things that prevented a lot of people from being consistent on YouTube as well is lack of ideas. Yes. So lack of ideas too is I think one of the issues with making videos on YouTube. Like you started running out of video ideas and all this. So you upload one video this week, and then you wait for an idea, Google idea no sai come, so it can take you 3 weeks before you start uploading another video. Yes, exactly. Sometimes in islands when somebody does something different, people stare. That's what makes it hard for us to try new things. Yeah, so that mentality, like that people are going to stare at you, people are going to laugh at you when you doing a vlog outside. It actually, yeah, so that mentality was with me when I started this channel here in Japan. But then I started noticing that people over here, like they do mind their own business. And I mean, I don't want to really cause a lot of to gain a lot of attention in public, but I always try to respect people when I'm outside filming. But what I notice is like when they see you talking in front of your camera or your phone, people like don't really mind. Nice question. Celeste said, does it take um, a long time to film and edit? Okay, so every video, all the videos that you see from the middle of last year up until now on my channel, all of them are shot and edited on my cell phone. So it depends, like if I'm doing a vlog, because if you watch my vlogs, some of my vlogs are just like just a day in my life, like what I do in one day. So I will start shooting. I edit my videos on CapCut. So I shoot whatever scene is like, if I finish with one scene, I started editing it on like on CapCut on my phone, and then I'll shoot another one, and so by the end of the day, video should complete. Nah, I should already have a complete video. So sometimes it takes only one day, like to film and edit and upload. But if I'm busy, then I might upload it the next day. Or if like some of my vlogs, what happened in some of my vlogs is like I plan to vlog about me leaving the house and going to the university. But then along the way something happens, so I couldn't able to complete the vlog. So when such issues arise, I normally like just continue the vlog in the next day, and I will just mention it in the edit that something came up, so I didn't manage to finish that yesterday and all this. So I used to be very slow when it comes to editing, but now like I have some really so I have some ideas on how to edit. So if you Selassie, yes, yeah. So if you have an idea in the morning, you can post it by evening. Yeah, so ideally that's what I normally do many times. I can start shooting in the morning and post it in the evening. I can start shooting in the evening. You know, that's why I wanted to buy. I'm trying to save up to buy a laptop so that I can start editing on my laptop. Because I'm only using my phone, so sometimes you have to delete stuff when the memory is full. That's why I used to have an Android phone, but that's why I bought like a second-hand iPhone, and I really like it's really nice to shoot and edit using an iPhone, because like it doesn't, what do you call it, like it's really fast to edit on an iPhone. No lagging. Yeah, but even with an Android phone, like you can. I started my channel with a Redmi 7 phone. And every time I go and watch the first video on my ah yeah he's still here. He's living at Kodaira. I'm stop Kodaira, ba? Kodaira is a city or yeah close to Tokyo. You know the video about the Chase guy from Chase, oh? Those are the kind of videos that I like to do, but my problem is finding people. Like sometimes I find people, but they do not want to be in front of the camera. Yeah. So it's something that you need to, you must have to master how to go about. You have to know how to approach people. I think, it, I think if you have a training on that, that would be very nice. Like, how do you approach people? Like, that's my favorite beer so far. Thank you. Mm. Hopefully, like if more people get to watch the videos, if more people get to watch, then who knows? I might come to Vanuatu, walk about, walk about. Yeah. So Celeste, do you upload videos? You upload video lo channel beli too? I need to check you out. Mm. Oh, yeah. YouTube is actually a very, so Celeste says like he doesn't upload videos, but he's a keen consumer of YouTube content. Uh, YouTube is a very educational platform. Yeah, like you can learn a lot of things from YouTube. You know, like all the editing and all the ideas on how to make videos. For me, like I learn most of them from YouTube. I learn most of my editing skills from YouTube. You know, when I started the channel, like mostly people from Solomon were the viewers. the viewers like, but from the beginning, I decided to make the videos in English because like I was trying to make something that like everyone can watch and understand. But when I started, as I've mentioned, like a lot of viewers are from the Solomons, and so I didn't have the pressure at that time that I need to make videos that are clear and understandable, especially when it comes to English. Not until like one of my videos like was it was a video about us making a Fijian logo. People started watching it, and I started getting viewers from some other countries. So at that time, it dawned on me that like, man, I need to work on like the clarity of my videos to make sure that it is understandable to people from all over the place, all over the world. Yeah, so when more people started watching my videos, like I had, I was like, will people even understand like the way I talk, the way I explain things and all this? Because like English is not our first language, and to a native speaker, like every people were everyone who speaks English as like a third or a fourth language, they will always have an accent. Yeah, so the accent part, yeah, if you notice, like some of my videos, I try to put subtitles. Yeah, just to make sure that if anyone doesn't understand the way I pronounce some words, then maybe the captions will help them understand. Yeah, but then recently you will notice that like some of my videos don't have captions because the caption thingy it takes time like to make them. Yeah, so recently like maybe the two latest videos, like I started I started to do away with subtitles, hoping that maybe people will understand him no more, I think. So initially, like on CapCut, if you edit, you can just like make the auto subtitles, and this auto subtitles will come on. Normally there will be errors, but then that way, like it's easier for you to go and correct because most of them will be correct. But then CapCut started. I mean, recently, Ota, they they didn't provide that option free of charge anymore. So 2 months, starting 2 months ago, I was manually writing all the subtitles, and it was hard work. Sure. But if you are writing on a computer, it's okay. But writing on a phone, man. something else. No, boy, I need to show you the phone that I started with. It's a Redmi 7 phone. If you go to my channel and then go to the videos and select the option like the oldest video, you will notice that like my first ever video was about me moving to Japan, and I shot it on like a Redmi 7 phone. The audio was not good. Every time I go and listen to that video, I watch that video, I don't really like the way I talk in that video. Him sound him. I was really forcing it. I was like, I feel like in that video I was like really forcing myself to be relevant. Yeah. But it's good that it's there to remind me that, oh, this was me. Yeah, so from that Redmi 7 phone, I bought a Redmi 10 something Note here in Japan, and I started using that. I was editing. I used that phone, that Redmi 10 phone to edit. But then, man, editing on an Android phone, like if you are making a vlog and you have too many footages to edit, man, slow blame, slow Thomas. So from that, I started exporting the footage from the Redmi to the computer to edit. But then my computer too is not a good computer for editing. It's like really slow too. So in 2023, like I haven't uploaded a lot of long form videos here. I mostly upload the shorts, because the shorts are easier to create on my Redmi phone. So I was uploading a lot of shorts. And then slowly I tried to go back to my computer to edit. But then still, so I wasn't really motivated to edit my videos because the phone was too slow and the computer was not that really good. So one of my friends introduced me like to like how fast an iPhone is, like when you edit. So I made up my mind to get a second-hand iPhone, and it really helped with the editing and all this. It was really fast for me to edit on an iPhone. Yeah. So at first, like, iPhone for what? Yeah. I was like, what's the use of having an iPhone? But as someone who is interested in making content, like I really enjoy having an. Actually, it's an old iPhone, not a very new one. iPhone 11 Pro. So I make all my videos from there. Oh, I see. Yeah. Selassie, if you're interested in Japan, one channel that I would recommend you go and watch is um, Abroad in Japan. Yeah, I really like him. Chris, the name is Chris. Abroad in Japan. He makes really nice content. Yes, Abroad in Japan. That's correct. He's been living in Japan for more than 10 years, maybe 15 years. He was like a very big inspiration for me, that guy, man. Yes. Abroad in Japan, I quite like. The thing I like about Abroad in Japan is his his kind of, his small joke, his small jokes, short jokes, and also like his content is very genuine. Like he doesn't he's it's not like all these people who wants to just make videos to gain attention or to this Johnny, what's the name, the life, the Johnny Somali. Yes, Selassie. Go and check out Abroad in Japan. Yes, it is hard. Recently, like there's a person who subscribed to my channel. His name, uh, I forgot his name, but his channel name is Grow something, Grow Kuru. He's been living in Japan for the last 10 years, and he speaks really good Japanese. I like how he talks about the Japanese culture and like life in Japan. Like, I think, Adrian, if you go and watch his videos, you will enjoy it. Like his videos are not really edited, unscripted, but he's from America, and so the name is Grow, as in like something is growing, and then Kuru, Kuru, one word, Grow Kuru. Yes, that one, Grow Kuru. So like the stuff that he talked about, like in a nutshell, like we know the Japanese people um are kind of conservative. Their culture is different, but what I like about Gokuru is he actually discusses like why they are like that, and then yeah, because I think he has a degree in something to do with like maybe culture or something. So his discussions are very, very deep and then very interesting. One of his videos that I like was about like how does Japan change me? And another one is about the Japanese culture of like, in Japan, if you're planning on like meeting up with a friend or something, it's kind of customary for you like to tell them in advance. So if you're planning to meet with someone, you have to inform him weeks before that or even months before that. And in one of the videos he said that like the reason why Japanese people are like that, almost everyone they have, the yearly planner, and they plan their days out really, really well. So if you are to come with, I mean, if you are going to suggest a meeting or something, you have to inform them in well ahead in time so that they check their yearly plan to see if they can set aside time to meet with you. Yeah, so those kind of interesting things. It's hard living in Japan if you don't understand the language. Selasi, I actually don't really speak the language as well, but the good thing about me is, but the good thing about me is I have a lot of foreign friends, foreigners. Yeah, so I need my little Japanese can help me find my way in shops and all this. But when it comes to my friends, like I just use English. Maybe solo or same too. Yeah, solo is like hit and run. You come up with something like today, like everyone will be okay. Let's go. And Selassie, one interesting thing that Guru talked about too is like um, in Japan, you can go out drinking with someone today, and you will feel like you know him like inside out, or like you really get to know him personally during the night. But then if you meet him the next day, don't be surprised if he he just like what he doesn't appear to like Hamoshem if him not even recognizing you, like he doesn't recognize you at all. Like you can meet someone today and you can be talking over like a couple of beers, but then you meet him next week. Yeah. So if you go to Gurukuru, he actually discusses why Japanese people are like that. Like, I think it's something to do with like how they are raised. They are raised to act a certain way in certain situations. Yeah, which is kind of fascinating. And Selassie, like one funny, not really funny, but one surprising thing for me as well. Last year, I had like a part-time job, a part-time at all. So that part-time job requires us lifting, like unloading stuff from like a shipping container. And this Japanese guy, he was really funny. He was like, I don't know the name of the forklift or something. He put stuff on the thing and he lifts the boxes and carry it to the next spot. So this Japanese guy, whenever we work together, he's really funny. He speaks a bit English, so he's like really funny. But what I noticed about him was he can only be funny when we started working. So the job starts at 9 o'clock. So from 9 o'clock up until 12 o'clock, he can be very outgoing, joking, and coming up with all these things. But if you meet him before 9 o'clock, man, he's a different person altogether. He doesn't talk at all, even if you greet him good morning. He doesn't say anything. So after watching Goku's video, also I started to understand why he was like that. Like, oh, so maybe this is his attitude during the working hours. During the unofficial hours, he has a different personality altogether. Man, he was so normally because like normally you have to turn up really early. So before 9 o'clock, sometimes I want to strike like the usual jokes that we normally do during the working hours. Like how many times you want to talk or say something, like he will just be looking and not saying anything at all. So, oh, interesting. So that's why I said Gokuru, like he actually this guy, like he in some of his videos he actually talks about that, like um why Japanese people, like some of them they were they were trained, or yeah, something like that, to become a, t- a, a type of person in certain situations or something. Hikikomori. Hikikomori. Oh, I see. Hikikomori na is like people who don't go outside, right? Like they just stay at home. Mm. Yeah, I find it quite interesting, like Japanese people. Interesting in a very good way. That's so. In one of my videos, I was talking about like how some people say that like Japanese people are um they are polite, but they don't have empathy. Like their politeness just is just something that just it's a practice that has been instilled in them from like from young age, like they were taught to be polite to people. So so what that means is, if they are being polite to you, that doesn't mean that they really like you. So this Japanese YouTuber was talking about when he was a little kid. Him and three other boys, so four of them were traveling on a train, and when traveling on a train to school, and then the train delayed because of of uh, because of an incident. Someone actually jump in front of the train and decide to unalive himself, and the train stopped, and it has affected the cascade of trains, so much so that everybody was so late. And the Japanese guy talked about his other three friends were so angry. Like, why did he want to jump in front of the train? Like, they were like, instead of being like, I think like in the islands, if someone is in such a situation, like, it's normal for us to like, oh man, I feel so sorry for him, like something like that, right? But for that YouTuber, he said his friends instead said that, like, this person is so selfish, like he doesn't think about everyone who is going to be late for their work today. Like, really? Like, instead of being sorry for him, like they blame him for. So that's what, like, people are saying, like, about the Japanese culture. Like, they are so nice, they are so polite, because that is what they were trained to do. But that doesn't mean that they have empathy. I think they very much lack empathy. Yes, so many people, like, that's what so many people talk about. But for me, like, what I like about the Japanese culture is, like, I mean, especially about the politeness, is I think we can learn a lot from it, like, as foreigners. Me as a Solomon Islander, I can learn a lot from it. In one of my videos, I mentioned that for me, when I don't like when I don't like someone, it really shows. If I don't like someone, like, I really find it hard to not to show my feelings, or my, this is I say, like, if I don't like you, I don't like you. Like, it's easy for me to show that I don't really like you. But the Japanese culture taught me that like, you don't need to like someone to be kind to him. That's a good part of it. And use this kind of thinking ability in our work and in our everyday life. Like, we can treat people really, really nicely. But otherwise, like, with empathy, if only, like, they have more empathy, that would be very nice. Something like that. Something, oh, Mr. Imperfection, it's nice to have you on board in the house. So Mr. Imperfection, I was talking about like this other friend. His name is Grokuru. I think Selassie mentioned in the chat box Grokuru, the spelling. I was talking about him like he's an American, but he's been living here for the past 10 years and he speaks perfect Japanese. But he makes videos in English and he discusses like certain aspects of the Japanese culture. And like I find his conversations very, very interesting. Yeah, so I was talking about like, you know, how how Japanese people like they behave differently in different situations, which surprises a lot of Malo, Uso. Yeah, I was talking about how like Japanese people behave differently in different situations, and yeah, it was not until I went and watched his videos that I understand like why they behave in such a way. Mm. Yes, we islanders are very genuine in expression of truth. Yeah, we can be the Pacific Islanders. We can be so we can we are so genuine and we can be so truthful that sometimes we we don't want to hide. Like example in my in my country, like it's funny how like they are so open that sometimes they can even tell you what, like even if something hurts they can just tell it like you're so fat. What happened to you? And if you started losing weight they will be like, what happened to you, are you sick? And people so funny back home. So in my school we have two Samoans. Sorry, one Samoan. You're so fat. Yes. Are you too skinny? What happened? Are you sick? So like when oh, where that's my aunt back home actually said that I lost um a lot of weight when I moved to Japan. And then when my auntie saw like when my sister showed my auntie my photo, that's her reaction like, what happened to Harold? Is he sick? Auntie, I'm trying to be a I'm trying to be a model and you're but like talking about that, like talking about being chubby and all these, what's this? That's one funny thing about like the Japanese people as well. Like they are very conservative. Like they don't really they they don't really, what's this? when it comes to expressing themselves, their own point of view, they are not really into that kind of thingy. But when like if you are if you've gained weight, like it's normal for them like to like in Japanese they can say you are so fat, like they can be direct like that. Yes, and they can even poke your belly and tell you about it. Man, like how can how can these very conservative people, I think I prefer someone showing how they feel that. Like Selassie, like you prefer someone showing how they feel than pretending to be polite just for the sake of it. And when I think about that, and I think about people in the islands, like people in the islands when they show you how they feel, make sure be prepared to to really feel it. Today, I'm going to show you how I feel, but please prepare yourself to really feel it. Mm. Today, I'm going to show you people how I feel. Yes. Mr. Imperfection, where are you? Where are you from, by the way? Are you Tongan? Cook Islands. Oh. Do you know like do you know the Strickland family? I think the Stricklands like they are part Solomon. I mean, Strickland has late Strickland has a Solomon wife. I think the family are back in the Cook Islands. They used to live in the Solomons in the 90s, I guess, or maybe early 2000. Cook Islands is a very beautiful place. I'd love to visit the Cook Islands anytime. Oh, I see. So there is a particular Strickland. He was a dentist, I guess. He married a Solomon. So the daughter we went to school together in Fiji. Yeah. Solomon Islands, yes. Solomon is very beautiful too. Like we have so many islands as well. Love to Cook Islands, Siklana family, but big family. Seki uso. Malo. Kyo. I'll sing both of you a Solomon song. Selassie and Mr. Perfect. You are not Mr. Imperfect, you are Mr. Perfect. Oh, I see. You know what? That's what I found about like all the Pacific Islanders, like Micronesians, Polynesians, and even Melanesians. Like I think our sense of humor is kind of similar. The way we make jokes and all this, yeah, kind of similar. You know how I seem to notice, like you know this Samoan and Tongan comedians on social media, like some of their jokes are very relatable. Yes. I was watching the laughing someone, like you know when he like what's her female character again? Antitala. She turns up at church, and then another auntie asks where she has been like last Sunday. I said, "So is that your new job? To come to church and see who turns up and who doesn't turn up?" That is a very relatable joke. Walkabouty, long old Chinatown. Yes. Makem Kosi, Ankalong Kona, Sutiapu, Sekem Heti, Ikimageti Enigani. Yes, you lafu, Hamsenisi, Watanatingi, Ting Ting Bai, long you, Lusim Hong, long time. 2 years over me, no looking you. That's the why me no like you. Mani karangeti, lusimane. No matter you die long honiara. Something me lo, long time long you. But suppose you think along on me, you must wait for 2 years more. Where I'm calm like Sikini, long lelebeti. Dikti my long you Lusim Hong long time 2 years over me no looking you you. That's the why me no like him you. Mani karange, karange ti Lucy Mane. Mani karange, karange ti Lucy Mane. Mani karange, karange heti Lucy Mane. Thank you, thank you. Our ancestors are Moana Nui. Yes, one soul water, an ocean, one people. This song brings me back to 2020. What happened in 2020, man? New Year's of 2020. F. Carol, thank you. Evening times I'd go down. Tell ever me stop on my very. Sorry and me in Luklong sky. Tears fall down, long eyes blow me. Look go down, long eye and bottom sound. What a quiet and peaceful. We wait for you come by. Long eye, bottom sound. Come back long me. Say love long me. Harbor Long Point cruise. Me wait for you. Time you come back, long arms long me. No more tears come down more. Me wait for you come by. Long Island, bottom sun. Come back long me. Say love long me. Harbor Long Point cruise. Be wait for you. Time you come back, long arms blow me. No more tears come down no more. We wait for you come back, long line, bottom sun. We wait for you come back, long line. Bottom sun. Songs blow Michael Leah Alafa. Not really. Hey Harold, I see in your songs your voice and expressions of the melody of your songs. Give me so, man. Yes, very, very much. Make an album, bro. Mr. Imperfection. Actually, I have my songs on Spotify and iTunes and even on YouTube. If you want to check it out. no matter you. If you go to the description of this channel, I actually linked my music YouTube channel in the description of the on this, what do you call, like the description of the bio. Those songs like 2 years old. I haven't made any new ones. No matter you love long on me, you me to follow wani kani no more. No matter you love long on me, you me to follow wani kani no more. You go round long all of Pacific, you come by long Honiara, you seem to mercy long on me, because you cheat, because you cheat, no matter now. He always said more. Masima can be you. Sometimes long we don't see. Lukuguti belong on you, and stop long on you. Lukunaguti belong on me, and stop long on me. Sol Rubia, but you happy and you never forget me. Oh, you go round long all Pacific, you come by long Honiara, we same to mercy long for you. Because you cheat, because you cheat, no matter now. Iolosemu, masima kemi you, sometimes don't me don't see. Masibang you, sometimes long me don't see. Masihang you, sometimes don't me don't see. Awo, Sol Rubia. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry. Man, I don't want to really sing up. Don't worry, don't worry. No ini soul brûlé ya. Don't worry about the thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry about the thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little bird beats by my doorstep, singing sweet song, melodies pure and true. This is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry about the thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little bird beats by my doorstep, singing sweet song, the melody's pure and true. Oh, this is my message to you. Yes, Bob Marley's timeless, man. Don't worry about the thing, yeah, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry about the thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, oh, smile with the rising sun. Three little bird beats by my doorstep, singing sweet song, the melody's pure and true. Oh, this is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing. I'm on the cover family. Yes. You, huh? Wednesday morning we see me in our world. CP comforted can be go by. Alone a girl be losing you behind. Goodbye, goodbye, Lona girl. Remember the time he kissed you and go. Remember the time we keep leave and go. Bro Harold, question. Solomon a drinker. Man, recently in the Solomons people have been like really, really I think we are slowly coming up as it's becoming a thing now in Honiara. We even have cover bars, some like some famous cover spots in Honiara are called like Coconut Cafe, and Kava Bar, and there are some other, yes, people are, and I think the cover is very strong. One day after work in Honiara, like we were drinking kava, man. It was so funny. It was so strong that like when I got home, like couldn't able to walk. From the taxi to the house. That was that was like the second time that I tried kava in the Solomons, but it's strong. Because I used to live in Fiji. Ah, real Fulcrum. Wow, it's nice to see you. It's in the house. Kava is like it's like a traditional drink in the Pacific. Maybe Mr. Imperfect would elaborate more, but I think yeah, it's a drug, but it's not like an illegal drug. It's like it's something that people drink traditionally in the islands. You could get drunk from drinking kava, but it's it's totally different from getting drunk from alcohol. Because the thing about kava is you can, I think it you feel so heavy that you can able to walk, but you are still conscious. Like for alcohol, like if you get so drunk, like you can just totally black out. You don't know anything. But for cover, you can. I mean, I think that's the difference. Oh, something like that, a depressant. Yeah. Yeah, so I think that explains it. Like you can, yeah. It has a relaxing and numbing effect. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, something like that. It's not like an alcohol. Alcohol is totally different. I think betel nut. I don't actually eat betel nut, but I think it's something similar. But everyone in my country are like very, they are so big. Like they are so big on betel nut chewing. Like a lot of people, it's a stimulant. Yeah, it's a depressant. So, like, just to give you an example of how you can get something like drunk from drinking kava. It feels like you are very normal, like you know everything around you, but the only thing is you might not able to walk, like maybe the muscles are affected by the yeah, you couldn't able to make like to walk. And that's the most embarrassing thing about it. Like one day, like I drank too much kava. I got home and everyone was still awake, and I tried to like sneak into the house, but eventually they. Red falcon, arrowroot crop plant. Yes. Okay, so it's a like the cover comes from the root of the tree, and even the the stem of the plant as well. Like in some place, most of the places, like they pull out the whole tree, and they clean it, they wash it, and what they do is they chop it into tiny bits, and then they dry it out in the sun, and when it's dry they pound it into powder, or some even use machines to do that. But then on some of the islands, especially on Vanuatu where Selassie is from, they just like they can pull out the tree from the ground, and they can make it into a drink like it's fresh. That's a good question. Mr. Imperfect, can you answer this question from Red Fulcrum? Does it cause constipation? Constipate like opiates? I don't think so. But it's a depression, so maybe it can. Maybe having too much of it, like in consecutive, like day after day, or like consecutive days. Oh, or how do you say it? Consecutive. Yeah. The thing about like so red fulcrum, the thing about cover is like it's good for you to drink it at home. Don't do it like me. You drink from somewhere and you want to come back home. Like if you're planning on drinking too much. And another thing about cover as well, like it depends upon where where it is grown, on what island it is grown. Like some islands, they naturally have like very very strong. That's my style. Yeah, when I learned my lesson, like I went to this cover bar back home, and then I decided to get on a taxi and go home. But like, I still need to walk from the taxi up to the house, to and oh man, I couldn't able to walk. It was so embarrassing that like everyone was like, "Who is making noises outside?" Drunk and end up 50 miles away, and don't know how I ended up there. Talking about being drunk, like what's this? There's um, there's a meme on Facebook. I saw it yesterday. Someone said like, I think I need to stop drinking because last night I got drunk with my friend and we were looking for me. We were searching for me. Okay, so Red Fulcrum, like in the islands, we like in villages we have community halls. Like in some villages they have community halls, and sometimes they drink in the community halls. That I'm talking about in Fiji. Like sometimes they drink together with others in the community hall. And the problem normally arise when you want to go back home. Izakayas. Yeah, we have our izakayas. In Vanuatu, they call them nakamao. That's our. So weird. Yeah, so they have those places for you to drink. But like people can drink it at home too. Like, so normally it's a powder. So you put it in a piece of cloth, a clean one. Yeah, so you put it in a piece of cloth and then uh, you pour water into like a basin, and then you can dip the cover that was wrapped in like the cloth into the water, and then you start squeezing the liquid out of the cover. Uh, Nakama. Come. 13 years for me. That's good. So I think traditionally, my country is not a cover drinking country, the Solomons. 13 days. So traditionally, my country, like the cover is not like a traditional thing. Like I think it started getting popular maybe in early 2000s or something. So first of all, people plant kava just because like in other countries they export it, like Fiji, maybe Vanuatu. And so the kava was brought into the country for the purpose of, for commercial purposes. And then most people started drinking it. And now, like in the capital, they have some kava bars. I can smell it now. I know, man. Hangover is pretty bad. Mr. Imperfect, you sound like a very, I need to meet you in person. You sound like a fun guy to hang out with. For me, like back home, if someone is angry at me, I started acting like a clown and they started laughing. Mr. Imperfect, I think the question was directed at you. Do you have kids? Possibly. Mr. Imperfect, they say happy wife, happy life. So you have all the reasons to drink cover. You have all the reasons under the sun. Red, welcome. Do you have kids? With my wife. Oh. You are my sunshine. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, deep as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. And so I held my head and cried. You are my sunshine. Selassie, yes. Selassie asked, so bro, you finished this year? I went, oh, actually not this year. Like, so the semesters in Japan starts in April. So I'm actually finishing like in February next year because I started in April 2023. Yeah, so it's a very good question. So Selassie asks, are you going home or are you staying in Japan? That's a very good question. I'm actually trying to answer that question So I should able to know the answer to the question by early next year. Selassie, have you been to Honiara? Have you been to Solomon's? Samoa. Oh, so imperfect. You are in. Are you in? Um. Are you in Apia? Samoa. Samu. Oh, Zaid. Yes, bro. Oh, you Kasim Solo. Oh, nice. So you know when I say Port Vila is beautiful, you should understand why. New Zealand, New Zealand. Which city in New Zealand are you? So New Zealand seems to have a New Zealand seems to have a very big Pacific Island population, like island, small island population. Yes, Solo. I think like I think I agree with you. Solo is nice too. Yes, like you know, Selassie, like one of the video ideas that I have if I go back to Honiara is maybe I will get to talk to local people what they like about Honiara. Honiara is like the capital city of Solomon Islands. Oh, I see. Auckland, yes, up here, all here, Auckland. Solo nice too, bro. Man, I haven't been to New Zealand. I need to visit New Zealand. I think I've been to Australia once. So nice too, bro. Yeah, man. Currently, I'm just like a very broke student. So I hope something takes me to those places one day. Yeah. I think I do agree. New Zealand is better than Australia. Like in terms of like what do they say? Whew, man. Um the other day I was talking to a friend from Nigeria, and I forgot what I said, but like I told him that like I seems to be giving poverty vibes. I seems to be radiating poverty vibes every day. You know, sometimes like when you get stressed out, like especially like living in a very, you know, because in the islands life is not really like, it's very simple and like not really simple, but life is what will I say? Yes, I know, man. Like you get too stressed over, get too stressed about like, you know, the many bills that you have. Like at the end of the month they send you the bill to pay this and that, this and that, and then you ended up running out of money, and then you say, man, what am I going to do? It's so funny. Funny in the sense that like you come from a life that you like, and not I'm not saying that Solomon Islands is cheap, but like you come from a place that you don't have too many bills to worry about, and now you are trying to live a life that is engaged in a lot. Yes, simple people, but happy birthday this way. Yeah. So that's Mr. Perfection. That's what I was trying to say. Like, sometimes I stress myself think, thinking too hard about like how to how to how to adapt to the system here. Then I ended up telling myself, I'm just an islander. I just need to like relax and pretend that I'm still in the islands and just be happy. But how now you make yourself critical? The credit card is makes us people. The credit card is, oh my goodness. The palagi people. Huh? I don't know how we are going to survive if we have like if banks in the islands give easy access for the people to have credit cards. It's just so stressful. Having credit cards. It's better like just to work for your money and then manage whatever money you have until the next pay comes. And then if you don't have any enough money, maybe find something to do on the side just to supplement. Yeah, because like if having credit cards, man, it's something else. And guys, talking about life in big city, I'm very bad at like
He got me there. Mr. Imperfect said, honest, our Pacific Island people live off the land, sea and land. Outsiders change our way of living and thought process. Celeste Soldier says, eat big and the paycheck comes and Maggie noodles when money's running out. Oh my goodness. Eating bread and peanut butter. Guys, I'm planning to cook some island food. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, I'm planning to cook some food from the Solomons, and I'll corned beef, spam noodles. Yeah, motu, man. I'm just planning to cook some fish with coconut milk and maybe pumpkin. Yeah. So probably Tuesday or Monday. I'm going to make a party for my channel's third anniversary. You know, the convenience stores in Japan are so good. Yes, 3 years anniversary. Three-years anniversary. So we are going to have a Solomon party. I think I need to post something on the community section telling people that we are going to cook up a... Thank you, man. I'm still working my lungs out, lungs or hearts out or whole body out, trying to get this channel somewhere. That's a very good question. I want to, yeah. I want to do something about this channel, like maybe get a proper camera to start shooting videos, like you know, I've been telling myself that, like, even though I only have a phone to shoot my videos and shoot and edit my videos, I was just telling myself to oh, coconut crab. I don't know if we have it here. Like, I might just get some fish and then cook some coconut curry fish. And thank you, man, Mr. Thank you for, like, always commenting on my videos. I always feel happy when people comment on my videos. Like, you take an effort to comment, like, oh man. So I always reply. Thank you for always commenting. Red Fulcrum. Yeah, so I'm doing an announcement on my. I need to set up a time. I'll cook some food. Yeah. I wonder day. Oh, thank you, Selassie. You post no more, bro. Me awesome diligent viewer. Oh, thank you. Love you, bro. Blumi. Perfect. Good morning, my brothers. I'm going to rest. God bless Selassie. Dear we welcome 29 and Harold. Be blessed. Stay blessed. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Mr. Imperfect. Thanks for chatting, man. Really enjoyed the conversation. Take care. Red Fulcrum, I'm not too tall. I'm just like, I don't know how much is it in feet or something, but I'm like 1 meter 74. 1.744 meters. Very short. Oh yeah, 5'9", 5'9". Man, that's so short. Ba 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 ba. Do, do, do. God bless you. I think a lot of Solomon Islanders are very short. I'm like maybe I'm way taller than a lot of Solomon Islanders. We are not really tall people. But Fijians like are very tall. Fijians. I don't know about people from Vanuatu, but I think. Okay, so I think I might be biased about the Solomons, but there are certain because we also have Polynesians. So Polynesians in the Solomons, some of them are very tall as well. Yeah, but most Solomon Islanders are short. 5'9", 5'9". How about you? How about you, Red? I think we Vanuatu and the Solomons, they have like something like a similar culture except for the betulan. Vanuatu people don't eat betulan, but like I mean the similar culture in the sense that like our food is kind of similar. So traditionally people, the food that we eat traditionally is not so fatty, but with like recently people in urban areas they started. I mean in the Solomons people in the Solomons I think you will get to see bigger people in cities, but I think it's not so. I mean, it's what should I say? I think the level of obesity is not so big like those in Tonga, like the Polynesian islands, like Samoa. Because you know, these Polynesian people, they are naturally big people. Kind of economic thing, yeah. And like in a so like I used to live in Fiji. I lived in Fiji for 7 years, and what I noticed is like in the Solomons, we don't have like turkey tail. We don't have the lump. The what's this? Lump flaps something, which is easily accessible in countries like Fiji and Samoa. We don't have them in the Solomons. Yeah, so the issue of obesity in the Solomons, I think, is very serious in urban areas, and people, because I'm in public health and I've been reading papers about like those issues recently, and studies have found that like people in urban areas in the Solomon Islands, they tend to eat less healthier food compared to those in the rural areas. Yeah, because healthy food is very expensive in the cities. So people tend to eat unhealthy food more because they are cheap. Yeah, turkey tail is, I think it's it's very popular in Samoa, but it's when I was in Fiji, it was not in Fiji. In Fiji, it was lamb something, lamb flaps. So I forgot. Yeah, so mm, yes. So those cuts import like exported to, yeah, most uh, okay. Having said that, like in Honiara, where I come from, like the capital of the Solomons, one issue that I notice is the roads in the city are not properly developed to encourage people to walk. So it's not really exercise friendly city, although it's very small. But like I find it really unmotivating to exercise if you live in a city. Like they don't have sidewalks. I mean, in the main city center they do, but like in the suburbs and all this, the roads are not like. Uh, so it's a combination of like inactivity and food that is contributing to a lot of. Mm. Like I was planning to talk about this on my YouTube channel, but I feel like it's something that is so different from most of my videos. I was planning to talk about how I lost weight when I moved to Japan. So recently I gained some weight, I regained some weight, but when I first came to Japan, like I was looking for a way to lose weight because I was so big. So I came across videos about intermittent fasting. Yeah, and I don't know, like the reason why I don't want to share share that is I I think like maybe not everyone is on the same wavelength as me when it comes to intermittent fasting. But I think like intermittent fasting is a way to deal with a lot of to deal with a lot of metabolic problems. You know, I lost. I was on intermittent fasting, and you know I don't lose any muscles at all. My muscles are still there. Yes. So normally I don't eat breakfast. I eat from lunchtime. So I don't eat breakfast. I eat around like after 12 o'clock. That's fasting because I'm not eating in the morning. So I normally eat around 3 o'clock, and then my last meal is around 6 or 7. It's intermittent fasting. It's not like total fasting. But I don't like really fast, like I miss the whole day. Till afternoon. Yeah, but like personally, I feel like I've, because before I came to Japan, I had an accident, and I actually like my lower bike. I have a like it got fractured, so I went to the hospital back home, and they say that they can't able to do anything about it. Yeah, so I couldn't able to exercise, and I was gaining a lot of weight. Hey, Gordon. Yeah, so I gained a lot of weight back home, and then when when I started controlling my diet when I moved to Japan, I lost a considerable amount of weight, and I started feeling better. I compared to when I was in the Solomons with my bike ache thingy. Hmm. Yeah, so yeah, so that's what I was planning, like to talk about that on my channel, but then I feel like I don't have enough resources to talk about. Yo, good morning, Gordon. I'm right here at Odaiba at home chilling. And I think YouTube as well is, I know I came across like a video that like I think like when people give information about like weight loss and all this, like maybe YouTube consider that as something that is kind of subjective, or information that can easily mislead people. So that's why I don't really want to go into that. You too, you should share your culture, Mr. Gordon. I've been sharing my culture. Oh, thank you. Kawaii. Bari bari kawaii. Bari bari kawaii. Gordon-san. Genki desu ka? Daijoubu? I know, man. That's exactly, that's what I was trying to talk about, like fat reserves. Like I want to Atarashi Shigeto. Oh, Shigoto nai? My broken Japanese is flying across the room. You no longer work here at Odaiba, right, Gordon? Oh, I see. Gordon, I also have a new job at the moment. I'm working at TGG. I don't know if you know. It's like a school close to my place. So everyone, Gordon is my friend. He's like he's a Japanese. Kind of an English teacher, but it's like I don't actually teach students like so TGG is like an English conversational, like English conversation center, something like that. So Japanese students do come there to Japanese students come there to practice English. So what we do is we help the students to talk. You saw my bike close to TGG? You know, last time I was supposed not to park a bicycle over there, but You know, I almost late, so I have to ride my bicycle. That's why. すみません。Hey, Salami. Hey, Joe. I'm good, man. How's Canada? Which part in Canada are you from again, Joe? Nice to see you today. So you play any sports program? No, man. I don't really play. I like soccer, but I'm not really good at it. But we do have a gym at our place, like it's free. So I sometimes go there to just exercise. And Southeast Ontario. Oh, I see. Gordon. Gordon, tomorrow I'm going to watch the fireworks here at Odaiba. Bike on the sidewalk. Walk. Joe Salami. Oh, I see. So I'll sing a song for Joe and Gordon, because you two people have just joined. We have pretty crappy fireworks in Canada. How are they in Japan? I saw a video, like they started doing fireworks every Saturday this month. So they started last Saturday. I think it lasts like only 5 minutes, I think. But I think it was pretty good. Yeah, I saw it from my friend's video. On Facebook. But I can be there. Well, if you come tomorrow, let me know, Gordon. Mino sa lot song ya. Mino lot na. Everybody loves the things you do, from the way you talk to the way you move. Everybody here is watching you. Oh, that would be a good idea, Gordon. That's what you say when you left me. You look like a movie. You sound like a song. My God, it reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light, in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were sad, getting old. It made us restless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song. I was so scared to face my feet. Nobody told me when we were young, but Adele. But you see, so you moved overseas. That's what you say, and you left me. You look like a movie. You sound like a song. My God, it reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light, in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were sad, getting old. It made us restless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song. When we were young. Go to a music store and buy instruments. Let's do it. Thank you, Joe. Hey Jude, don't make me cry. Only guitar. Sorry, Joe. Do you play any other instruments? Only guitar. And ukulele. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let you feel your heart. Then you can start to make it better. Hey Jude, don't be afraid. Go and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart. Then you can start to make it better. Hey Jude, refrain. I'll carry the world upon your shoulder. Oh, hi, can you sing? I'm actually not singing way too loud because I don't want to cause a lot of problems. Um, Oh, I think like if you look up music in the Solomons, like I think we have a very fascinating local instrument. We make music using bamboos. So if you look up like Solomon Bamboo Band, you will see a lot of nice melodies. An instrument that I'd like to learn is drums. Like I think I know the basics, but I'm not really good at it. Now before you let the move, you run away, and you know um so at my place we have like a free music room that you can go. They have a drum set, they have guitar, piano, yeah, for you to go and practice. So sometimes I go and play the drums over there, talk about music, because many YouTubers don't talk about it in Japan, the foreign ones, I mean. Oh, that's interesting, Gordon. Salami Joe say drums are tough, a lot of coordination. I know, right? Gordon, you need to teach me a Japanese song. I need to learn a Japanese song. Maybe, do you have a Japanese version of You Are My Sunshine? You are my sunshine. You, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. But please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my heart. Never wait, dear, I was mistaken. Okay. Oh, Selassie, thank you so much for staying with us today. So, okay, bro, me off. Good night, Liu. Looking forward to cultural food and 3-year anniversary. Okay, thank you. Okay, so for Gordon and Joe, I'm planning like the 18th of December is my, like, I started this channel on the 18th of December 2021. So I'm planning to I'll put up a post tomorrow, like not tomorrow, but like later on this morning, to tell you about the time and the date. I'll go live and I will be cooking some Solomon food, and we'll be talking about some some things, maybe about Japan, just about anything. Oh, I see. So might not be too difficult to learn some. I always tell myself that Like, I'm not too deserving of Japan. Like, I don't watch anime. I don't, all this, like, I'm not really into them. I don't play games. But I think I need to start watching anime. The foreign ones, I mean, talk about music. Sounds like fun, yes. So that's the plan. So it might not happen exactly on the 18th, but sometimes. Maybe on a Friday. A Friday is always good because I don't do anything on Saturdays. Okay, sorry Gordon, later today, I won't be free until the evening. I'm planning to go somewhere in the morning, so yeah. So what time is it at your place right now, Joe? I guess it's like midday or something. Oh, so over here it's 1:30. Sorry, 1:03 a.m. in the morning. Oh, so Joe, it's 11 a.m., right? Okay. Hey, Grow Karu. Oh, man. Sorry, I was telling my friends today about you, Grow Karu, and instead I said Grow Kuru. Sorry. I was actually talking about like I really enjoy how you sort of break down the actual meaning behind like some of the Japanese culture. I quite like how you explain what's this. You know how people act differently in different situations or in different settings. I feel like Guru Karu, I feel like you are a very nice person to actually to explain this stuff because like you you speak good Japanese and also like you have a background like you study something related to this and then like you have the experience to sort of explain everything, man. I really like your videos. Please keep making them. Don't worry too much about editing them. That will come on later, but just do your unscripted videos. Very good. No problem. You know, Carol, like while you're here, I just want to tell you about like an experience last year. Oh, thank you. I really like your video where you showed footage of your hometown. Very, man, you know, like I think there are so many interesting things to say about my country, but I feel like if I happen to go home, I will make videos about them. I feel like it's nice to actually show it while talking about it. So in the video, I mentioned that my dad was a school teacher. So in my village, our house is just like 5 minutes. It's just like 5 minutes away from the school. Mm. So for lunch, like normally you so normally like um, during the lunch break, we would just like run back home to eat lunch at home because it's just like a few a few minutes away from home. But what we normally do, like now that I think about it, like we have this special kind of plant in like that is grown. Not it's a wild plant, but we normally like use the leaf to to wrap rice and some other things in it, and we can carry that to school. So we don't use like the plastic containers. So students like kids nowadays in my village don't do that, but we used to do that before. So I was planning on like maybe showing people how we it would be really interesting. So this special leaf, you can pick it from the bushes and you can put your lunch in the leaves and then wrap it up and then put it in your bag and go to school. Ah, in Samoa too. Oh, yeah, something similar. Ah, what was it like going from a village to a city? I remember like when I so I'm actually 38 now, 38 years old. So I was the first time for me to visit. So I grew up on an island far away from the capital city, and I moved my first time to move to the city was in 1997. Yeah, 1997. So I was like pretty surprised to see cars and so many big buildings. It was so funny. So I think I went with my dad. So we took a ferry from our island to the city, and it was like an eye-opening experience for me, like seeing everything. So it was funny. Like when I was a kid, I'm so interested in looking at things, like discovering things. Like if something is new, I have that like really curious eye for looking at things and all this. So I think that's why my interest in making vlogs come from. Like, so that was the first time. So after that incident, like after that time, we went back to the island, and my dad actually got a job because he was a teacher, he actually got transferred to the island where the capital is to teach there. So that's how our family moved over to the capital. Yeah, and then after that we went back to our island, and I went to a boarding school for junior high and senior high school. Unfortunately, I got a scholarship to go to Fiji, to study in Fiji. So that's how I started like it was education that actually helped me to travel out of the Solomons. So I was in Fiji for so many years, maybe 7 years. So moving to Fiji was also a very, very different experience altogether, because so moving to Fiji was a very, very big surprise for me as well, because the Solomons is a very small place, and like we don't have like, I think the highest building in the Solomon Islands is just 6 stories, and we don't have like McDonald's and all this. Everything is so basic, even in a city, like it's very small. So moving to Fiji, I think Fiji is is a very touristy place. So they have, bigger buildings. They even have escalators. We don't have escalators back then in the Solomons. Yeah, so after Fiji, I moved back to the Solomons. I worked there for 6 years. And then I came to Japan. And I think Japan, like the question is, what was the biggest surprise for you when you moved to Japan? It's a question. Oh man, it's not a cliche. How do you pronounce this? Cliche. What was the biggest surprise for you when you moved to Japan? That's an interesting question. For me, like, it was so funny. Like, I think when I first moved to Japan, the one thing that I missed a lot about the islands is one thing that I miss so much about the Solomon Islands is the noise. The noise. Back home, it's not too noisy, but like, it's normal for you like to hear people like laughing and talking and like doing the everyday stuff. But when I first moved to Japan, actually when I moved to Japan, I lived in Kyoto for 2 years. Oh, sorry, 1 year before moving to Tokyo. So in Kyoto, it was so quiet, and that's the most surprising thing for me. Like, why is it so quiet like this? It's so quiet, like, I don't know how to describe it. When I first arrived here, like, it's super quiet that it started to feel weird, like coming from someone. I mean, like, being a person from an island where like you grow up around people who always share jokes, and Pacific Islanders are very outgoing people. Like, we joke a lot, and jokes to make a lot of noise. Yeah, so I think initially that was one of the most surprising thing for me. And I think also like the cleanliness too was one of the most surprising things. Like, they don't really have trash bins along the streets. but still it's very, everything is so orderly. And I think some surprises, because when I first moved here, um, I got okay. So my story is the reason why I moved to Japan is because I got a scholarship. So when I arrived here, I didn't start my course until like I actually lived here for 1 year before starting the course proper, because of some, some logistic stuff. Like I didn't able to, and also I arrived during the height of the pandemic, so I missed my entrance exam. So I have to wait for a couple of months before. Yeah, so it dragged everything. Yeah, so I would say those are some of the surprises. And some surprises, actually, I realized some surprises later when I started my graduate studies. Especially like the senseis, the professors, they are so different from the professors back home and in Fiji. I think they are so helpful and so down to it. Salami Joe, what motivated you to start studying again? Man, that's a good question. Okay, so before moving to Japan, I was working at the local university back home. I worked for 6 years. So we actually train health promoters to work in like rural settings. So I actually worked at a public health school before coming here. And one of the reasons why I applied for the scholarship was, back home, like if you we only have two universities in the island, in the Solomon Islands, and it's really expensive to have like to attend university. So for most of us, the only way that you can able to afford like a a university degree or something like that is to look for a scholarship. So yeah, that's why I decided to apply for the Japanese government scholarship. So I applied to the local Japanese embassy back home. Yeah, and fortunately I was accepted, so that's why I moved here. I knew that, like, okay, so my Japanese is very bad. So I've been living here for 3 years, but still my Japanese is so bad. Uh, it's not because I I think the main reason why my Japanese is bad is because I haven't put in an effort to learn it, like really learn it. And I feel like it's funny too. Like I wanted to move here, but like I don't have the motivation to learn Japanese. It's very funny. Like why did you choose to move to Japan and at the same time decide not to learn Japanese? But I think also one of the reasons why my Japanese is not good is because I'm studying at like an international university. So the course is entirely offered in English, so everyone speaks English. So Grokaru say Japan can be lonely for sure. Yes. Grokaru. Ah, there are so many people here who have the same problem. Yes. But like, I think I'm quite lucky. Like I have a lot of international friends here in Tokyo. I have a lot of international friends here, so we do hang out a lot. Like I see my friends like twice a week, and I play I play guitar and I sing. So it's like some of my friends, they are interested in that. So sometimes I hang out with them at their place. So it seemed like I'm surviving Japan with very little Japanese. But I think the main reason why I survive is because of my friends and also my school. Yeah, this. But like, look, watching your videos grow, Karu. Um, I am motivated to at least try to do something about my Japanese. Hmm. And um, I used to make something. What is your favorite food that you've tried in Japan? So, my favorite food. And I think I like I like tonkotsu ramen. That's like my favorite. It's funny, like sometimes in really hot summer, I go and eat ramen. It is very funny. Thank you so much for chatting. Chatting. Tonkotsu ramen. Joe, have you tried tonkotsu ramen? Oh, do you like ramen in general? Mm. My first ramen experience was just at the convenience store. So I thought like that's the real ramen. Yes, katsu is pork. So tonkotsu is like pork broth ramen. It's too heavy, but like I like it. So I think one of my funny experiences moving to Japan is I I thought the convenience store ramen is like that's the real ramen. So when I told my friends that I so one of my friends asked me like, have you tried ramen? And I said yes. And then he asked like, which place did you get the ramen from? Then I said the convenience store. And then he laughed like, that's not real ramen. And then he was the one who actually took me to like a proper ramen shop, like a restaurant. So that's how I. Anyways, katsu is ramen. Man, I think I'm gonna call it a night. I thank you so much for staying up with me. I need to have some sleep as well. Thank you, Joe, for dropping by. Thank you as well. Always nice to hear from you. You know, like um I'm trying my best to make my live streams sound like a proper live stream. I'm very bad at this, but You know, with practice, they say you're going to improve. Yeah, so thank you everyone, and I'll see you guys next time.